Hello! Welcome to Oxford. Welcome to my last bit of Chinese from last night. Just filling myself up to give myself some strength before starting this. Okay. Now, what can I tell you today? See this? It's meat. Yeah. And I'm going to make you spag bog. Why am I doing this? Why am I actually doing this? Because there's been popular demand again. I'm overwhelmed. People in Chicken Licken, my last one, saw my spag bog. They had a minute sighting of my spag bog and then said, please, please tell us how you do it. So I must tell you how I do it. Right. First and foremost, the traditional chamomile tea to the fore. And before I go any further, I wanted just to tell you a little bit about housework. Because you see, housework is something I do occasionally. In the last 25 years, I've had my spurts of housework. And for the last year, I have had a very, very long spurt of housework in Oxford. And it is about to end. So I am rather treasuring the moments. And I thought I should show you my housework instruments. Let me start. My first instrument is a common brush. Is this a brush or broom? Broom. Now, it ain't that easy to find one of these. I had to go all the way to Kidlington to find my broom. There were none in Oxford because everybody in Oxford has a Hoover. I'm down. Anti-Hoover. Anyway, here it is, a broom. Simple, softish broom. First instrument or weapon. Second one. The second instrument is really a very complex affair. It is this. It is this thing. I do not know where I got it. I rather fancy. I don't know where. No, I think I got it in Boswell's. But it wasn't quite the right thing. You see, I really wanted the thing that goes into this thing. And this is only found in Belgrade. This lovely instrument, attachment. So therefore I have my pathetic Boswellian piece and I stick it into my last Belgrade thing. So that's my second instrument. And my third one is a delicious but temperamental mop. Common old garden mop. Damn difficult, constantly breaking, but here they are. And in association with this, I have a little bit of kitchen towel, which I link up with a little bit of polish called plain. Okay. Enough rambling. Here is some meat. So today I'm going to cook you my spag bog. And I allowed myself that diversion simply because it is so easy to cook this spag bog that I felt I should give you some other little bit of excitement, and therefore I gave you a little bit of my housework tips. But this is a frying pan, as you all know. And you need a little oil to start off with. And generally, I use my vegetable oil. Here it is. Splurge it on. It's such an easy dish. And then you open this up if you can, with said knife. That's it. And you throw the spag bog into the pan. Not difficult. Doesn't require much dexterity. You then find a wooden spoon if you can, and indeed you can. And you plunge it in so that it doesn't all come out as one stupid wedge. Ugh. So you do a lot of, smashing in. Get all your aggro. If you haven't done any housework that day, just do this. Right. Now, the next step is a little bit of salt and pepper, which one does in meat for seasoning. It tends to wander off, the salt and pepper. Anyway, no, I've got some pepper. So we'll stick some pepper in and away it goes. There should be salt, but the salt has eluded me. I haven't the foggiest idea where the salt has gone, so it's gone away. But there should be salt. So you put this on a pleasant flame. There we are. You switch it on without electrocuting yourself and get it on the gas. There we go. And then you pause. You pause a moment, feeling rather satisfied. It's very satisfying, getting that bit of meat away from one's fingers. As you know, I'm not that keen on it. There we are. A packet of meat goes straight into the bin, of course. And by the way, don't forget to do your separation of stuff. I mean, I keep meeting people who don't do it. Where are we living? In the 14th century. This is the 21st century. So we must divide our stuff. Food in one bin, general in the purple bin, and then the paper and the glass in the blue. It's simple. And you know, the other day I overslept. Yes, it was most unusual, a Friday, the day the bin man comes. My most exciting day, I overslept. But fortunately it wasn't too late. I raced downstairs in my nightie. It had quantity of holes in it. So I thought, crumbs, I can't really appear in the street chasing after the dustbin man in my holy nightie. But I grabbed my Gruffalo top and chucked it over it. You see, this is Oxford. You can do what you like. It's lovely. And I raced after him and I said, stop, stop. This is my most exciting day and I almost missed it. It's the purple bin day. Stop. And kindly, he was so kind. I mean, it was a most marvellous conversation at 8:10 in the morning. And he said, and I said, what about the brown bins? I plucked up courage because the brown bin man never appears. I said, what about the brown bins? And he said, oh, that'll be next week. But he gave me such an indulgent look. It started my day off. You know, my Friday, my bin day started off. His and her jobs? What crap! These are all my jobs. These are all our jobs. It's all about our jobs, isn't it? It's all about... No, I have to say bins are particularly my job in this household, for the simple reason that I am the granddaughter or the great-granddaughter of a rag and bone man. So it's only obvious that the genes have come out and are coming out, and I get immense amount of pleasure in my bins. And I now have 3 bins here and 3 bins in Surrey, so I have 6 bins to worry about. I dread my bins in Kuwait because I will have no sighting of them. You see, when you get into the hallowed temple of a residence, and it will be my 3rd, you have no sighting of the bins. So that is one of the sort of minus sides, including not having any housework. So I divert terribly, and things will get burnt if I divert too much. But anyway, I stirring nicely there, and then I need to add, I get the tin of tomatoes out, very useful thing, a tin of tomatoes, I must say, endlessly useful. And if I was stuck on a desert island, I think I would ask for a tin of tomatoes. And then we need the tomato puree, because there's nothing worse, by the way, in the domestic life, in the life of the domestic, which I am indeed domestic, than actually going shopping more than once a day. You must never, ever shop more than once a day. So you must make an intellectual, cleverly constructed list. Right, so I'm still doing this whatever. See how easy it is? It isn't difficult. It really isn't difficult. And I'll have another sip of my Chinese meal, if you don't mind. And, nice. And where was I? Yeah. Don't worry. I am not going to teach you how to make spaghetti, because I have quite a few Italians watching this, and I don't want to... I'm a little bit shy about how I make my spaghetti. A bit of tomato puree. Now, you must wait until there is no more blood in the meat. Be very, very careful there. It's very tempting to think, oh, a bit of blood, I'll put the tomato puree in now. No. Only properly cooked, for God's sake. Health and safety. And I don't want to cause any, undue poisonings or something. Squeeze it without wasting it, of course. Don't waste your tomato puree, for God's sake. And you go down like that. Oh, Jesus. And you get the tomato puree Ooh, the wrists. It's hard. Hard job. That was the labour. But there's not enough tomato puree, so watch out. Don't let it burn. For God's sake, don't let it burn. I was finding that really rather hard. I don't know, it's a wrist problem, but let's try again. Do a bit of... Oh, it's a brand new one. Woohoo! No ho. Wait a minute. Oh, Carly. Carly's in a bad... It's definitely in my bad book because she found a whole half loaf of bread and she went for it on the walk. And a very nice professor kind of fellow stopped me and said, "Can I help you?" I said, "She's got the bread, what can I do?" And he said, "There's nothing one can do." And he was right, there's nothing I could do. So when Einstein had passed, I let her eat her bread. And I even have a real fan now, which is rather exciting. And by that, I mean somebody that I don't know. There's one person out there who's been watching you who I don't know. It's quite exciting, that, isn't it? It means going viral, I think. Anyway, so, tin of tomatoes to the fore, splash that in. There we are. And then, you give it a massive twirl. So you do a wonderful bit of twirling. I hope you've been seeing this. It's basically, you put the meat in, you cook it, absolutely cook it to the last iota of cookiness. Then you add in your tomato puree, if you can, if you're strong enough. And then you add in your tin of tomatoes. And then you stir and stir and stir until it really, really, really sinks in that you are a fabulous cook. So, dear friends, look at that. That is tomato, meat, tomato puree. No salt, because I haven't got any, but there should be salt. And just a lovely concoction, which I will just give a little bit of, gentle simmering to. And then you've got your spaghetti bolognese. I mean, your bolognese without spaghetti. The spaghetti's still in the packet. Haven't destroyed that yet, have I? But the thing is, it's damn simple. Anybody could do that on their head with their eyes closed. It's almost as easy as my soup, which I'll tell you about. No, I'll tell you about it now. I don't even need the ingredients. I call it my gazpacho. And I'm now switching off that bolognese. And just to tell you about my gazpacho, to share my secret with you. It is almost too simple to share. It requires this kind of movement. That, splurge, open, twist and stir. It's basically a packet or two of tomato juice. Some kefir. Now, this is where you need to be in Egypt or you need to be in Russia. And if you're not in Egypt or Russia, it's not the same. You have to use Greek yogurt. But it's much better with kefir. And half a bottle of pesto. In goes the tomato juice. In goes the kefir or yogurt. In goes half a pesto. Lots of stirring. And a beautiful soup. Easy. Be confident. Believe you can do it. If I've been able to cook all this stuff all these years, and I'm totally alien to the cuisine and totally alien to being a Hausfrau, but I've managed it. And so can you. So take heart. Thanks for watching.